While Musk is currently the world's wealthiest man, as well as the wealthiest person in North America, many people may be wondering who the wealthiest persons in other areas of the world are. We've got you covered with an answer to that inquiry. Welcome to Planet Lux, and in this video we'll find out the richest person of every continent. The wealthiest persons on each continent are ranked by their individual estimated net worth as reported by Forbes. Number 6. North America. Number 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk has amassed a fortune in California that is estimated to be worth over $180 billion at the time of writing, making it the highest ever seen in the state. Through his professional ventures, including Tesla and SpaceX, the tech millionaire and CEO garnered international renown. Musk's personal net worth has increased by several $100 billion in recent years, particularly during COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, his personal net worth is now greater than the GDP of the entrepreneur's birth country, South Africa. Musk has lost almost $50 billion since claims of his personal net worth exceeding $300 million, as Tesla shares have plummeted. However, he is still the world's wealthiest individual by a significant margin, with approximately $78 billion more than Jeff Bezos. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is a technology entrepreneur and the CEO of Amazon, the world's most valuable e-commerce company. His ownership of the corporation has made him the wealthiest man in the United States and the globe. The company began by selling books, but has since evolved into a technology corporation with products such as Amazon Alexa and Amazon Web Services. His company is only the second in history to have a market capitalization of $1 trillion. Bezos has profited from his ownership of high-value organizations such as the Washington Post and Blue Origin, a space corporation. Aside from his substantial investments, he is also the owner and part-time owner of several additional firms through his Bezos Expeditions venture capital firm. Number 5. Europe. Number 1. Bernard Arnault. A ceremony commemorating the relaunch of Paris's iconic department store La Samaritaine, which had been closed for 16 years, was attended by Bernard Arnault, CEO of the French multinational firm LVMH, in June this year. He is the chairman and chief executive officer of LVMH, the luxury goods conglomerate that owns brands such as Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, Moet & Chandon, Tag Heuer, and Tiffany & Co. Because of his leadership of the huge empire of the luxury firm, the native Frenchman's personal wealth climbed to more than $190 billion in 2021. Consequently, the European businessman has risen to become not only the wealthiest person in Europe, but also the world's third richest person. Number 2. Amancio Ortega. His most well-known brand is Zara, which is owned by the Spanish fashion entrepreneur Amancio Ortega Gaona. He was the founding chairman of Inditex, which is best known for its clothing and accessory retail chain. Ortega retired from Inditex, the parent company of the Zara clothing chain, in 2011, appointing Pablo Isla as the company's vice president and chief executive officer in his place. In June 2015, Forbes magazine ranked him as the second richest person on the planet and the richest person in Europe. At the time of this writing, his net worth is expected to be $73 billion, making him the sixth richest person on the planet. Number 4. Asia. Number 1. Mukesh Ambani. The Indian billionaire rose to prominence as Asia's wealthiest individual and as a globally renowned public figure. Ambani is also the world's 11th richest person, according to Forbes, who listed him as having approximately $90 billion in his personal fortune in November. Reliance Industries, a diverse international corporation that has assisted Ambani in his rise to luxury, is headed by Ambani as chairman. The Mumbai resident is also known for his family's OTT Antilia private residence, which is in addition to his business interests. The 27-story high-rise in Mumbai, India's financial capital, is known for its cutting-edge design and architecture, and it is considered to be one of the world's most expensive individual apartments due to its exorbitant price tag. Number 2. Zhong Shang. Beijing Wantai Biological Pharmacy Enterprise, founded and chaired by Zhong Shang, is a popular beverage company in China. He also owns a majority stake in Beijing Wantai Biological Pharmacy Enterprise, which he founded and chairs. Nongfu Spring is a bottled water and beverage company that intends to go public in September 2020, according to its website. The company's market capitalization has more than tripled in recent years, reaching $85 billion. At the time of writing, Shang's net worth totaled $71.6 billion, making him the wealthiest person in China and the second wealthiest person in Asia behind Gautam Adani. A combination of Nongfu's recent stock market debut and Wantai Biological's ability to capitalize on the huge demand for COVID-19 kits propelled him to the second richest person in Asia. According to Bloomberg, Zhong Shang is also well known for collecting his wealth at the fastest rate in history, according to the publication. Number 3. Australia. Number 1. Gina Rinehart. Gina Rinehart is the wealthiest person in Australia despite the fact that she is just 59 years old. The mining business was the source of the wealthy entrepreneur's wealth. When it comes to Australia's wealthiest nation, there are several interesting statistics to know. Perhaps the most eye-catching is that the Australian mining millionaire is just the world's 83rd wealthiest individual. This indicates that she is separated from Mukesh Ambani by approximately 70 people, according to the data. It is a thought-provoking and educational commentary on the concentration and distribution of global wealth, because all of these wealthy individuals are from North America, Europe, and Asia. Number 2. Andrew Forrest. Andrew Forrest started his first mining firm, Anaconda Nickel, in 1994, which is now known as Minara Resources. Andrew Forrest is the founder and CEO of Minara Resources. After 9 years in the mining industry, he formed Fortesque Metal Group, which mines and exports iron ore to China. His net worth reached an all-time high of $12.7 billion in June 2008, when Fortesque shares achieved an all-time high. He was Australia's richest man at the moment. He has now acquired farming assets in order to take advantage of the expanding demand for meat and dairy products in China, providing 655 million Australian dollars to a range of organizations. He is widely regarded as the country's wealthiest person. Number 2. South America. Number 1. Iris Fonbona. Antonio Andronico Luksic Abaroa, a South American business magnate who died in 2005, had earned a personal fortune through his establishment of the Luksic Group, which mostly profited from the mining, industrial, and beverage industries before his death. Iris Fonbona, the Chilean businessman's widow, and her children are now in charge of the money he built via his businesses. Fonbona is the wealthiest person in South America, placing 5th on the list and 94th in the world, with an estimated net worth of approximately $20 billion. She is also the richest person in the world. Number 2. Jorge Paulo Lemann. Jorge Paulo Lemann is the loser in the race for wealth in South America's super rich. Over the course of a year, the co-founder of investment firm 3GPersonalFinancial.com has seen his net worth more than halved. According to Forbes, the value of the company has decreased from $22.8 billion to $10.4 billion. However, the Brazilian appears to be re-entering the fray following his defeat in the Corona scandal. According to Forbes, by the middle of September 2020, his net worth will have increased to more than $16 billion. Lemann, who resides in Zurich, is also extremely wealthy thanks to his investments in Anheuser-Busch InBev, which he owns. The 81-year-old is Warren Buffett's companion and business partner. Earlier this year, 3GPersonalFinancial.com and Berkshire Hathaway announced the acquisition of H.G. Heinz & Company. Kraft Corporation purchased the company. Number 1. Africa. Number 1. Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote, a Nigerian business billionaire, is the wealthiest person on the continent. Dangote Cement, the company he founded and still serves as chairman, is where the wealthiest African made his billions. Outside of its role as the continent's largest cement manufacturer, Dangote is involved with numerous sectors, including salt and sugar mining. As of now, Dangote is anticipated to have a net worth of $13.6 billion, ranking him as the 162nd richest person on the planet. Number 2. Nassef Sawiris. He is the OCI Group's chairman and CEO. Sawiris is the son of Amancio Sawiris, the founder of Egypt's largest private sector firm, Orascom Construction Industries. He has played an important role in growing his father's business into an international conglomerate with assets in a variety of industries, including cement production, fertilizer plants, gas stations, and real estate. Some observers anticipate he may eventually take over as CEO of OCI from his father. According to Forbes' Richest People in Africa list for 2021, Nassef Sawiris' net worth is $9.2 billion. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Which continent do you belong to and who is the richest in your country? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.